Wilson with Oscar Levant, Lou Bring and his orchestra and chorus, and our guest, Madeline Carroll.
Oh, keep on looking for a bluebird and listening for its song. Whenever April showers come Good evening, folks. This is Al Jolson in the Old Kraft Music Hall. Well, they haven't had time to write any new songs so far this year. So here's a good old one. Come on, Lou, let me have it, son. I found my love in Avalon beside the bay, and I left my love in Avalon as I sailed away. I dream of her and Avalon from dusk till dawn. So I think I'll travel on to Avalon. Every morn my memories stray across the sea where flying fishes play. And as the night is falling, I find that I'm recalling that blissful, all-enthralling day. I found my love in Avalon beside the bay, and I left my love in Avalon as I sailed away. I dream of her and Avalon from dusk till dawn. So I think I'll travel on to Avalon.
This opportunity to wish you a Happy New Year.
Thank you, Ken, and same to you. You know, I kind of hated to see 1947 go by. Because every year is like an old friend.
You have a lot of old friends, don't you?
Ken, that is hardly the way to start the new year.
I'm sorry, Al. I know I shouldn't have said it. It was wrong for me to mention anything about your age on New Year's Day.
Then why did you do it?
Well, how many announcers have a chance to work with Father Time himself?
Always talking about Crosby. Well, anyway... Ken, sorry you couldn't come to the wonderful New Year's party I had at my house.
I'm sorry.
All my friends dropped in, and we had the bestest time.
I suppose you served a little nip to your guests?
Oh, yeah, sir. We had a little nippy cheese.
I was thinking of something a little strong.
Oh, we had that, too. We had cheddar cheese.
No, Al, I mean, what did you serve to drink?
Melted cheese. There's a guy who knows which side his bread is cheesed on. Excuse me, Ken. Well, Oscar, how was New Year's Eve at your house, huh?
We didn't do anything about the New Year.
No?
Prices are so high, we just had the old one dry cleaned.
Really? That's it. Well, look, didn't you celebrate at all?
No, I just wanted to sit home and read a book.
Really?
But there wasn't a good book in the house.
Honestly, but what'd you do?
I wrote one and read it.
Oh. Well, son, come here. If you ever want to borrow any books, I got plenty of them.
Who wants to read bank books?
I do. Listen. Oscar, there was no way to spend New Year's Eve. Why didn't you go to a New Year's party someplace, you know?
I don't like when the people get too rowdy.
Yeah?
Last year I went to a party and a woman blew a horn right in my ear.
No.
I had an awful time getting it out.
It's a good thing the woman didn't play the piano. Now,
the only thing I like about New Year's is the Rose Bowl game.
Oh, is there? Yeah, I saw it on the television set backstage in the music hall. And Oscar, you want to know something? I think I know why Michigan beat USC. The California players, they're too movie conscious.
Movie conscious? I didn't get that feeling.
I saw it. Every time they went by the television cameras, they stopped to fix their makeup. Now, Oscar, you fix your makeup and go over to that Mr. Steinway's piano And play that wonderful piece I like so much.
You mean Cacciatore and Saber Dance?
I'm glad you said it because I can't.
Last week around your Christmas tree, you may have discovered for yourself the truth of the old adage that says some of the most precious things come in small packages. Well, that old saying can apply to groceries, too. For example, those small packages that bring you the world's most famous cream cheese. I mean the brand of cream cheese that's always exquisitely fresh in flavor and really creamy rich tasting. That's genuine Philadelphia brand. The cream cheese made only by Kraft and guaranteed fresh. Tomorrow, order several packages of this finer cream cheese for salads, sandwiches, or snacks. And be a smart shopper. To get this brand that's guaranteed fresh, see the word Philadelphia printed right on every package you buy.
Oscar, what's the name of that thing?
In case you don't know, Al, that's Pomp and Circumstance. They played it today when they crowned the Queen of Roses in Pasadena.
You know they almost chose me Queen of the Roses?
You? How could you even be considered for Queen?
I lied about my age.
Say, Al, at your New Year's party, did you sing this?
What? Oh, Oscar, wait a minute. I didn't know you were such a sentimental fella. Do you mind repeating that?
Should old acquaintance be forgot?
In your case, I think they should. Look, but I still say, Oscar, look, I still say you should have been at my party. You know something?
Yeah?
I was kind of hoggish. I did all the entertaining.
Why do you suppose I stayed away?
Well, by staying away, you missed me singing a wonderful old song. So if you're not too tired from last night, I'd like to sing it now.
You're very kind, and also presumptuous.
Thank you, Oscar. See if you can hit the piano somewhere near my key.
He hasn't.
When whippoorwills call and evening is nigh, I hurry to my blue heaven. I turn to the right, a little white light will lead you to my
blue heaven. You see your smiling face, a fireplace, a cozy room, a little nest that's nestled where the roses bloom. Just Molly and me, and baby makes three. We're happy in my blue heaven.
Gee, I remember playing that song at a high school prom. I played it like this.
Oscar, why'd you keep stopping all through the number?
I had a very pretty girl turning pages for me.
Yes, those were the days, Oscar. You and I were classmates.
You were my classmate?
Sure I was.
You must have flunked 30 years in a row.
To make you happy, it was 40. But I remember another song that was popular at that time. Do you know the one I love?
Al, there's been so many. Which one?
Oscar,
Yes?
I'm not talking about a girl. This happens to be a song. The one I love belongs to somebody else.
That's happened to you, too.
Oscar, please, be kind.
Okay, Al. Let's make beautiful music together and sing Summertime.
I'd love to. Summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Oh, your daddy's rich, and your ma is good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings, you're gonna rise up singing. Then you'll spread your wings, and you'll take to the sky. But till that morning, there ain't nothing gonna harm you. With Daddy and Mammy standing by. That fellow called Prokofiev?
Yes,
Funny, I know everything about Prokofiev.
except the pronunciation.
I don't think of an answer for that. My name ain't Jolson. But anyway, I don't know Peter the Wolf, though.
Well, it starts out like this.
How?
Peter
Yeah.
is playing with his pet duck. The duck runs away and the wolf chases the duck. Then the hunters save the duck. How do you like that, Al?
Well, that's one duck Clark Gable didn't get. I think I'll stick to songs about the boy and girl romance. And by the way, I have a new one written by a fella who's been with me for many years. He even traveled overseas to play for me. This song is called Who and Where, sung for the first time and written by Martin Freed. I gotta find someone to help me forget, but who and where? Someone to rid me of
this foolish regret. But who and where?
How long can I go on talking about you? My friends must find me such a bore. It's not so easy, dear, living without you. Got to find someone to teach me once more. I must admit that I've
Been looking around. Look here. Look there.
with all our memories, who could I have found to make me care? For you it may be for the best, but you spoiled me for the rest. I gotta find someone to help me forget, but who in the world? Well, Oscar, how'd you like it?
I don't know. I wasn't listening.
Neither was I. You mind if I sing it again?
I'd love it.
How do you feel about it, folks? All right, this time, Oscar, let's both listen. And, lady, you with a harp, give me an apugio, will you? I gotta find someone to help me forget, but who and where? Someone to rid me of this foolish regret, but who and where? How long can I go on talking about you? My friends must find me such a bore. It's not so easy, dear, living without you. Got to find someone to teach me once more. I must admit that I've been looking around. Look here, look there, with all our memories, who could I have found to make me care? For you it may be for the best, but you spoiled me for the rest. I gotta find someone to help me forget, but who and where? That's a plug if I ever heard it.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Now, wait. Well aware Carol's about to arrive in the hall.
Certainly can I ask?
But the sweater you're wearing is hardly the thing.
Look, Aunt Madeline is an old friend of mine. She'll know me in a turtleneck sweater.
Well, here she is.
My goodness, a turtle.
Me a turtle? I haven't been a turtle for years. Madeline, this is Jolie.
Sorry, Albert. You can't blame me for not knowing you. You should either roll that sweater down or your head up.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
But where is Oscar Levant? I'm so very anxious to meet him.
Yeah.
He's such a wonderful pianist and great wit.
Well, we can arrange an introduction, all right, but Madeline, honey, honestly, you'll find that I'm a much more charming person than him, really.
Oh, stop racing your motor.
Well,
Please introduce Mr. Levant to me.
what has Oscar got that I've spent years getting rid of? Oscar, come to me. Come to me. This is Madeline Carroll, Oscar.
Oh, Mr. Levant, I've just been dying to meet you.
Naturally.
Oh, I love a strong, silent man. A penny for your thoughts?
Things are tough. Make it a nickel.
Ooh, I must write that down and tell it to Noel Coward.
Good old Noel Coward. I always wanted to be in one of his plays. I can see myself in a high hat, strolling down Piccadilly, playing the part of a millionaire.
Why don't you use your own money and play a billionaire?
Because I wouldn't want to be a show-off, that's why.
Oh, you couldn't do a Noel Coward play?
I couldn't, why not?
You haven't even got a British accent.
And look, Madeline, to prove it to you, I tell you, we'll do our little play. You play the part of my wife, and Oscar, you play my butler.
He saw me open a door once, so now he thinks I'm a butler.
Well, as the play opens, I've just come home from a hard day at the bank. My wife, Madeline, and I are seated in our drawing room on a chaise longue. Says so. And, on a chaise longue, and she says...
Dearest, busy day?
Quite. You?
Right. Tea?
Right.
Here.
Thanks.
Sugar?
A lump.
It's a slice call.
A frump.
You didn't come home last night.
Right.
Tight?
Quite.
Hungry?
Bite.
All you do is talk, talk, talk.
Watch your nerves, gal.
I have something to tell you that will take you from your complacency.
Out with it, Madeline.
I'm in love with another man.
Old,
Young,
rich,
poor,
handsome,
ugly.
balmy, aren't you?
Oh, you're so stuffy.
I'll open my collar. Who's the man over there?
The butler.
Good heavens. Why do you love the butler?
He can cook.
Madeline, sweet, give me another chance. I shall learn to cook. I'll make a crumpet.
Crumpet?
Madeline, remember the day we went punting on the Hudson? I planted a kiss on your cheek.
I remember. Nothing ever came up. It's no use, Asa. I love Oscar, the butler.
Bluff him. I shall ring for the bounder.
Did you ring, sir?
The bell hasn't rung yet. How did you get here so fast?
Short. A ring.
I have told him all, Oscar.
Yes, you're a cad, sir.
Stiff upper lip, old man.
You are an ungrateful wretch.
Stiff upper lip, old scout.
You cur. How can you keep a straight face?
Stiff upper lip.
You filthy, beastly, sneaking cad.
Such language, Asa. Your mouth should be washed out with soap.
Oh, my dear, you know I only have my things dried clean. Oh.
Dreadfully sorry about all this, sir. But I got tired of being a gentleman's gentleman. I wanted to be a gentlewoman's gentleman.
Your behavior is disgraceful, sir.
I can't help it, sir. I fell in love with Madeline.
But you are paid only to be a butler.
I'm not charging you for the other.
Asa, please don't be unreasonable.
Madeline, again I ask you, give me another chance. Look, I'm on my knees.
Oscar, lift him up quickly. He may sing.
Don't touch me or I'll thrash you within an inch of me life.
Don't fight it, old boy. Madeline loves me.
How could she love you? I've given her jewels, diamonds, furs, limousines, and mansions.
Madeline, let me take you away from all this.
Someone at the door. I'll get it.
Madeline!
Ken!
Madeline! Who is that?
George and Betty.
Madeline, who is this person?
A man I am in love with.
He must be a magnificent cook.
Miss Madeline, you love me. I took you away from your husband.
Oh, but that was only the semifinals. Goodbye, all. Come along, Tanner.
Coming, my dear.
Well, she's gone, Oscar.
Yes, I'm sorry, sir. It was all my fault. I shall leave at once.
No, don't go.
But why don't you want me to go?
You can cook.
Just about tomorrow, the folks will be awfully happy if you give them a simple dessert for dinner. And here's a dandy that's fast, refreshing, and can help you use up holiday leftovers. Cut out a platter of crackers and a square of fresh-flavored Philadelphia brand cream cheese. With it can go any leftover candied fruit, tart jelly, or fresh fruit you happen to have. But whatever you use as the little sweet touch, you'll find the folks surprised and delighted with that wonderful Philadelphia cream cheese spread on crackers. Philadelphia brand has such a light, refreshing flavor. That's because this brand of cream cheese is made fresh daily, hurried to food stores under refrigeration. It's the cream cheese that comes to you with Kraft's guarantee of freshness. And that's why smart shoppers always look at the package when they buy cream cheese. If it's marked Philadelphia brand, they know they're getting cream cheese with the exquisitely fresh flavor they want.
Folks, there's no more appropriate time than today to sing a song of tenderness and sweet romance. A song that brings back memories of old loves and fond hopes, of days when we sat by the fireside holding hands. And whether you're out on your first date or celebrating your golden wedding, why don't you join hands while I sing these words to you?
Oh, how we danced on the night we were wed. We vowed our true love, though a word wasn't said. The world wasn't blue. There were stars in the sky, except for the few that were there in your eyes. Yes, I held you so close in my arms. Angels were singing on into your song. Two hearts gently beating were murmuring, oh, my darling, I love you so.
Folks, we here in the Kraft Music Hall wish you the happiest of New Years. And though this is 1948, there were some words spoken by Abraham Lincoln in 1865 that express our hopes today. With malice toward none, with charity for all, with firmness in the right, as God gives us to see the right. Let us strive on to finish the work we are in, to bind up in the nation's being, to care for him who shall have borne the battle, and for his widow and orphan, to do all which may achieve and cherish a just and lasting peace among ourselves and with all nations. Good night, everybody.
Next week, our special guest, William Powell.
This is NBC, the national broadcasting company.